crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here's Jones. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Into the red zone. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding any plays in football, more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe.
Just beyond that 30-yard line. They're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Dak now from the gun. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. Dak off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt. And they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, he'll get to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Raiders get to it. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Escapes the pocket. Pass caught by Jack Bench. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He'll look to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Keith, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Third down from the gun. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead on the turnover. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Turpin with a return. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's Williams to start the drive. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A third. Behind the line, he lost that football. And this is going to be Raiders football. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. They find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it. And they've done it back to back drives.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it all the way down to that 15-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And it'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. 1st down. Here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He completes it in traffic. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw once more. Quick slant to Ferguson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. He was there, just couldn't corral it. And that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Flush down out to his left. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. A.J. Cole on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders grow the lead now to 22 points.
28, Cowboys 6. Matt Gay set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Brought down by Quay Walker. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
That's where right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
And 18, back to 60, back to 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break.
60 Eagles. Let's go now.
Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes the pocket. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice runs set the table.
He was brought down by Eric Stokes.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. His own read, they hand it to Blue. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You can tell, just look at him down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Kate, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Set to go now from the 35. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Jarrett loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Right, as that pass falls to the ground, it kind of just sets their desperation. Just got to ooze it out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here, so failing to see them thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground, to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
First down from the 42. Genty from the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, Laube. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Viking 18. Go.
Straight ahead with Genty. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. It's a gain of 4 there. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Vegas, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Rolling left, buying some time. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal. Giving this to Genty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, third and long. Has it downfield, working the left. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
It's a gain of 25
Working quickly here.
on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Out wide, it's Pickens. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
They call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll throw, third and long. Finds him over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. Absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Another give here to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders moments away from their 4th win of the year. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
19 Lion. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Well, they had the look, Shepard didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this.
Panther 60. 79 Bronco.
They're going to try to throw for it. He's loaded another one up. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Raiders keep running away with this.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Gay to add the extra point.
Point after.
The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
42. Cowboys 6. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Motioning the tight end now. Out of the gun. It's Milton. Finds Pickens left side. And he stopped cold at the spot. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage with the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Out left, Lamb makes the ground. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. 4th down. Pass coming. Throw is caught by the back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, well, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league or short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.